This is a mock interview conducted by ForumIAS Academy at New Delhi. The interview panel includes eminent professors, retired bureaucrats, and other luminaries. The objective of the program is to acquaint the candidate with the format and expectations of the personality test conducted by UPSC.
May I come in, sir?
Please come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Your name is what? Bratati Dutta.
Sir, in Bengali it is pronounced as Bratati.
Bratati?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what does it mean?
Sir, in Bengali the term Bratati is to denote the climbers and creepers, the herbaceous plants.
Okay. You are from it appears North 24 Parganas district.
Yes, sir.
In a place called Habra.
Ashoknagar, sir.
Ashoknagar.
Yes, sir.
You have not studied in Ashoknagar. The school is different.
Sir, I studied there till class 5, and then from 6 I have studied in Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. Which is located at Banipur, Habra, in the same district, sir.
North 24 Parganas was carved out of the old 24 Parganas.
Yes, sir.
When was this done?
Yes, sir. Sir, after Battle of Plassey, the then Nawab Mirzafar conferred the administration part of 24 Parganas and Jangli Mahal to the British. Since then, it is known as 24 Parganas. In 1983, there was one administrative reforms commission under the chairmanship of Ashok Kumar. There were some eminent personalities. For the better administration purpose, it was divided into North and South. Sir. Since then, it is known as North 24 Parganas.
Can you tell me the various growth indicators of West Bengal? State GDP, the per capita income, the poverty levels, growth rate, literacy, whatever you know, MMR, CMR, institutional delivery percentage, the health status.
Sir, as per my limited research and knowledge, as far as I know, sir, the state has around 9.11 crore population. It has around 76% of the literacy rate. The state's economic size comes as a 6th largest state in terms of economic size in India. In 2020-2021, the state's gross state domestic product was around 11.82%, which was higher than the national average of the time. Thereafter, sir, talking about some health indicators, the infant mortality rate, the maternal mortality rate got reduced than 2011 status. Sir, I am not exactly aware about the figure, and the institutional delivery got improved also, sir. So these, sir, I can recall at this moment of time, sir.
Tell me the programs which are being run for food security and the law behind it.
Sir, in West Bengal or in India, sir?
In India.
Yes, sir. Sir, National Food Security Mission of 2013, which is under which under the program we had to give subsidized food, subsidized cereals and grains to through the public distribution systems to the citizens of India. Sir, other than these, there are many other programs. For example, sir, for ensuring food safety carrying out by FSSI, for example, Eat Right movement, thereafter, sir, implementation of FOSCOS, millet awareness programs. So these things I can recall at this moment of time, sir.
What is the name given to the food grains, 5 kilogram food grains given to 80 crores people across the country?
Sir, I think I am not, currently I am not aware about this, sir. I will read on it, sir.
West Bengal has some tribes.
Yes, sir.
Which are the tribes?
Sorry, sir, I don't have sufficient information to answer this question. I will read on it, sir.
What is the jungle mahal area of West Bengal?
Sir, as far as I know, this area has issues regarding the poverty level and regarding administration and governance part. However, sir, I am not aware about the detail of this area, sir. Sir, I will work on it, sir.
You are an agriculture graduate.
Yes, sir, and also have done my master's in seed science and technology.
Siva?
In seed science and technology, sir.
You have not written it.
Sir, I have mentioned it in my DAF, sir.
Okay, but it is not there. Seed science and technology.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. What were your elective in B.SC agriculture, final year?
Sir, plant science, genetics, breeding.
Genetics and breeding.
Plant pathology, seed science and technology. And sir, these things are there.
What is the difference between nuclear seed and certified seed?
Yes, sir. Sir, nuclear seeds are the mother seeds. After multiplication of nuclear seeds, we have breeder seed. And after multiplication of breeder seeds, we have foundation seeds. And multiplication of foundation seeds gives us certified seeds.
So, nuclear seed is utilized for?
Sorry, sir?
Nuclear seed is utilized only for?
Sir, for the multiplication of, means it used as a base material so that we can have breeder seed and other seeds, sir.
So, certified seed and potato seed and seed potato, what is the difference between these two?
Yes, sir. Sir, one is the tuber crops, means the vegetative portion we are using. And TPS, that is true potato seed, is the one which is the fertilized seed, fertilized ovule, that is the product after the sexual reproductions of the plant. And so these only I know, sir. One is seed potato, one is true potato seed.
Seed potato and potato seed.
Yes, sir. TPS.
Okay. And agroforestry and farm forestry, what is the difference between these two?
Yes, sir. Sir, as of my knowledge, sir, agroforestry is the integration of forest plants in the farmer's field. And farm forestry is a broader concept where it means in the avenues and we can plant the forest plants. We can plant at the border areas. These things, sir.
Both have animal husbandry also or not?
Sir, I am not aware about this part.
See, agroforestry is crop, animal husbandry and trees.
Sir, yes.
In farm, agriculture may not be there. It may be there, it may not be there.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. It's a broader. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and social forestry? What is this social forestry?
Yes, sir. Sir, as of my knowledge, it also integrates people, their livelihood and their contribution in the in that forestry, sir.
Is it in the private area or in the government area?
Sir, I am not.
It is for the common. It is not private.
I think, sir, in community development lands also it is being
community
carried out.
Land, yeah, government land.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Extension forestry?
Yes, sir.
What is this?
Sir, I am familiar with the term, but I think I need to...
It is on the roadside land, yeah, which extends or which meets two forest blocks. You have read forestry courses also?
Yes, sir, and as a part of optional also I had basic things.
You have read?
Yes, I think I have to brush up these portions, sir.
So, I was asking about the green manuring. Does it loosen the soil or it tight the soil?
Sir, I think, sir, manure...
Green manuring.
Yes, sir, green manuring... Sir, I think it loosens the soil, sir. I am not sure about it.
Does both the activities. In clay soil, it loosens. In sandy soil, it tightens. It binds the soil. That's why it is called green manuring. It's organic manure. When it is applied to clay soils, then it increases the percolation. And when it is applied to the sandy soils, then it reduces the percolation. Otherwise, loss will be there. There the water will not enter into the soil. Right? What is C3, C4 and chem plants?
Sir, C3 plants are following the Calvin cycle, Calvin pathway. C4 plants are the plants, for example, amaranthus, then kalanchoe, these types of plants, which follows the hatch and slack pathway, and which also have this photoactive stomata that opens only in the night. And CAM plants follow the crassulaceous acid metabolism. These are these characteristic features of some desert plants, and these types of plants usually follows the CAM pathway. I'm not exactly recalling the details.
Transpilation losses are very, very less because of thorny structures.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
So, and they open for the stomata is open for a very short period, whatever is required, and then closed. Right?
And so one more thing I would like to add, that Cran's anatomy is a special feature of the C4 plants.
Maize is C4 plant or C3 plant?
So I think it's C4 plants.
Yes. Okay. Nowadays, millets, now they are making part of our food.
Yes, sir.
Will it serve the purpose, or will it replace wheat and rice or somewhere?
Sir, I think that millets, being a climate smart crop, it has the potential to address the existing crises and existing issues of our agriculture. However, sir, I think that it should be gradual. It should not immediately replace rice and other cereals. The process should be gradual, and sir, it has the benefits. For example, it has ecological benefits. It can sustain in the drought situation. It can address climate crisis also.
Whether they are indigenous or both rice and wheat, or they are exotics?
Sir, I think, sir, millets are indigenous only, sir.
Which one? Not millets, rice and wheat.
Yes, sir. Sir, rice, origin of rice in Southeast Asia, Hindustan center of origin. And sir, wheat is Asia Minor region, sir. That is the...
Basically, it is Mexico. Wheat has been imported. Whereas rice, it was there in the Rig Veda also. So, rice is an indigenous. So, we cannot replace the rice, but we can think of replacing the wheat. We can think, but we cannot immediately replace. Why millets?
Sir, millets benefits.
Now, why millets at the moment?
Yes.
Irrigated area is less. Rainfall, no winter rains. So, millets has to be there.
And also, sir, it has the potential to sustain in drought condition.
That is what I am saying.
Yes, sir.
When there is no rains, then what can be? It is only millets which can stand over there.
And sir, moreover, sir, rice is a water-intensive crop. That's why...
Upland rice can be grown over there.
Yes, sir, upland rice can be grown.
Jute is famous for West Bengal.
Yes, sir.
Why it is famous?
Sir, one reason is that the Indo-Gangetic plain of West Bengal, it supports the crop jute needs and requirements. Means the climate, the soil requirement is over there. And sir, second is that because of the earlier jute growing areas are also around the West Bengal and Bangladesh region. So that's why also it's important, sir.
We require jute for bag and everything.
Yes, sir. This is the
so we
product.
Get rid of it.
Yes, sir.
Right. Otherwise, we would have replaced jute by cultivated crops or agriculture crops.
Yes, sir. And that's why also it's known as golden fiber.
Golden.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Good. Ji.
Okay, Bratati.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Yes, ma'am.
Bratati, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Bratati, recently because of, maybe you heard about that news, cash for query in Parliament.
Sorry, ma'am.
Cash for queries.
Maybe I have missed it, ma'am. Cash.
So, you read the case about Mohiga Mitra?
Yes,
Cash for query.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, exactly what I want to know, that what is that and what is the role of ethics committee in Parliament?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the issue was regarding that the Honorable MP of Krishnanagar was allegedly involved in some...
No, I don't want to know exactly what happened. I want to know that what is the role of ethics committee?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, ethics committee is like other standing committee which are there to identify these mistakes and all these improper attitudes of the member of parliament. This is their role, ma'am, as of my knowledge.
Okay. Okay. Your hobby is to Bengali poem recitation. Okay. Amar Shonar Bangla, written by whom?
Ma'am, Rabindranath Tagore.
And right now, this is the national anthem of which country?
Bangladesh.
What is the meaning of Amar Shonar Bangla?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this statement denotes that this is my golden Bengal, and it also signifies the means the crops and whatever the nature and culture of Bengal. It incorporates all the things.
Okay. Nowadays, what is the role of, what we can say that role of Shanti Niketan?
Ma'am, there are many significant role playing by the institution of national importance, Shanti Niketan. First, ma'am, it already got the UNESCO World Heritage tag. Second, ma'am, it is the motto of Vishwa Bharati or Shanti Niketan is that where all the
Vishwa Bharati is different or Shanti Niketan is different, or they are the same?
Ma'am, Shanti Niketan is the broader concept because the area is known as Shanti Niketan, and Vishwa Bharati is the name of the institution.
University.
And, yes, name of the university, and one part of Vishwa Bharati comes under Shanti Niketan and another is in Sri Niketan part. Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, some other importance, the rural livelihoods, the ma'am tribal culture over Shanti Niketan area. Thereafter, ma'am, the environment, ma'am. It's the holistic mode of education over there. Other than this, ma'am, it's a tourist place. Okay. These are some important points.
Okay, tell me the contribution of 𝐂𝐻 Vidyasagar, especially in Bengali language. His contribution in Bengali language.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 𝐂𝐻 Vidyasagar has written so many books. For example, Borno Porichoy for the children. Thereafter, ma'am, also he was very much vocal about female education. This thing was one part.
In Bengali literature and language, I'm talking about that. Is his work in Bengali grammar also?
Yes, ma'am, that is Varna Parichay that I have mentioned. In that only it has been mentioned, his grammar works and...
Okay. Okay, especially in Bengal, we can see there is a history of political tension and political violence also. Now, in these days, this became major issue. Not in these days, there is a history of political tension, polarization, and because of this, we can see always instability in Bengal. So, what is your opinion regarding this?
Ma'am, there are many factors. One would be definitely the historical factor, because during the national movement also we have seen a political actively risings in the Bengal. Ma'am, after independence also due to some factors, for example, ma'am, due to the partition itself, the division of the Bengal on the line of religious basis, it's caused the tension. Thereafter, the land issues and Naxalism has additionally have contributed to this violence. Thereafter, the social policies taken by the earlier government, a long rule of that government has also contributed to. And in the contemporary cases, we are seeing that a party society culture is being developed in the Bengal, and due to some other reasons also. For example, ma'am, due to the lack of, means it's a perception among the business communities that there is a lack of ease of doing business, and these things also somehow it's getting more and more. However, ma'am, now I think that state incumbent government is also doing their best to reduce the activity. For example, many industrial townships are being developed. There is a huge infrastructural activities is going on in the Bengal.
Especially in Bengal, we can see that Bengal is very rich in cultural and linguistic also. We can see the diversity of culture and linguistic diversity. But somehow we can also say that this is also became the major conflict in Bengal. Do you think so?
Ma'am, there are issues regarding cultural and linguistic diversity that we have mentioned. But however, ma'am, I think that overall, if we will see, Bengal is much more cosmopolitan in nature, both in society, both in terms of culture. For example, ma'am, I think, ma'am, these reasons can be stemmed from the historical background. For example, Swami Vivekananda's contribution. He started the Kumari Puja in Belur Mott, and the first Kumari was a Muslim girl, Muslim child, a girl child. So I think these types of contribution made by the intelligentsia of that time has made Bengal much more cosmopolitan, and I think it's now also more cosmopolitan in nature, ma'am.
Okay, is Bengali Rasgulla and Odisha Rasgulla, it's get a GI tag?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in 2017, Bangla Rasgulla got GI tag, and in 2019, Odisha's Rasagola got GI tag.
Okay, the basic difference in terminology.
Ma'am, there is also differences regarding the texture, regarding the taste, and all these things. For example, ma'am, Bangla Rasgulla is quite spongy, quite crispy, and Odisha's Rasagola is, ma'am, it's not that much spongy, but it's soft, juicy, these types of, and also in the color. The Odisha's Rasagola is quite reddish in texture. However, the Bangla Rasgulla is white, pure, means it's pure white in texture. And that.
Okay. Now tell me something about the Sundarban land.
Ma'am, Sundarban land also comes under the biodiversity heritage sites, and also it has the national park. Ma'am, it is facing issues regarding biodiversity loss and ecological crisis. However, Government of West Bengal is doing their best. For example, ma'am, recently in 11th of December, we have celebrated Sundarban Day to bring awareness campaigns for its protection. Ma'am, these things, and also, ma'am, the Sundarban honey is, I think, is in the row to have the GI tag. Ma'am, these things only I can recall at this point of time.
My last question to you, that your hobby is to watching OMG Ye Mera India series. What is that?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this is a series by History TV 18. In this series, various co-curricular activities, various potential of Indians across the various states of India are being showcased. And if they have any certain innovative solution of our daily problems, that is also showcasing by these channels. For example, ma'am, recently a Jamshedpur man from Bengal has identified a solution to extract out the fibers from Eichhornia crushipes, that is the terror of Bengal, water hashes plants. Then this man mixed up these fibers with the cotton fibers and made a fusion sari. And he is running up a successful business and also gave job to the local women. So he has a solution of a very problem. So I think I like to watch these types of videos, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, Bratati. Several security agencies, they have said that illegal migration from across the border through Bangladesh is one of the biggest security challenge. Can you tell me what are the reasons that, despite measures, the illegal migration still continues?
So, talking about some major reasons, I would like to mention first regarding the porous border. More than 2,000 kilometers of border has been shared by India and Bangladesh, and mostly West Bengal and Bangladesh. And much of it comes as a riverine border, which is difficult to manage. Second is the reason because of some pockets in my districts only. There are several illegal pockets in Petrapol, Boshirhat. These gives excellent hideouts for the illegal migrants. So the presence of these pockets would be the second reason. Third is Kolkata being a major hub that connects to north, east, south and other parts of India, and being an excellent gateway to other areas, and Habra and Shialda being the busiest railway station also provides excellent hideouts and concealment to these migrants. That's why also they
Okay, like
get,
you
sir.
mentioned, specific pockets are there, so it must be in public knowledge, like you have already mentioned. So can't the government or law enforcement agencies do anything about them? Are there any measures that can be taken?
Sir, I think they have, sir, as per my knowledge, they have already taken up many steps. For example, the Ichamoti river that we share with Bangladesh, earlier there were issues regarding the idle immersion. That during the idle immersion at the Vijayadashami, people used to get into this side, and that was managed by the administration very well. And I think, sir, I don't have much knowledge about the ground level realities. But I think, sir, they in this way, the idle immersion issues, government of West Bengal is also taking up many steps, sir.
Okay, and any other solutions? Like migration is not the only aspect. There is associated issue of smuggling. There is human trafficking. There is arms smuggling. There is cow smuggling. So how do you think that agencies are tackling that? And is there anything different that can be done?
Sir, I think as this moment of time, the law enforcement agencies of both the both of Bangladesh sides and Indian governments are cooperating with each other to tackle this issue. I think, sir, we can utilize technology, better technology. For example, drone technology. For example, infrastructure at the border areas. We can have more patrollings by the border management forces and all these things. So these could be some possible solutions. And other than this, sir, we can install border lights and all these things, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Bratati. That's all from my side.
I have given you a little foundation. Now you are to pick up.
Agriculture questions will definitely be asked.
Yes.
Option भी है.
Subject भी है. But the question which I asked, they were very preliminary. And when you are to answer, you have to give palatable answers so that others can understand. But it should be with the data.
Yes, sir.
Right? When I was asking about whether we will be able to replace rice or wheat, you should have little data that this was the millet production and this is the wheat production. So it is not matchable. That would have been given a little more solid or strengthened answer.
Okay, sir.
So such type of answers you have to find out. Otherwise, general answers anyone can give.
Yes, sir.
As a civil servant, you are to answer a little aspirants, you have to answer in that way.